What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Great Talks Chelsea. And I was just going to do a short, like I've been doing for these previews recently, just a quick preview, but I can't after watching that press conference. Previews are just usually line up, prediction, but no, I'm not having it. Not after that. This shit show is just getting worse and worse now. And he's not the main problem. I've already said when Stanley needs to go, Stewart needs to go. That's the first thing that needs to happen. Then we need to get rid of this clown. I don't care who comes in between now and the end of the season, really. It doesn't bother me. Just give it to the under 21 guy, Mark Robinson. Give it to him for the rest of the season. I ain't bothered anymore. This guy's not good enough. If we're going to stick with him, then fine. We're not going anywhere. We're not going to do anything for the rest of the season. After this press conference, this guy is a fraud. He needs to get out. First part, man, I just couldn't believe what I was hearing. Couldn't believe it when he starts talking about how we lost to Liverpool and how people were talking badly about Chelsea, but then Liverpool go and lose to Arsenal and no one's talking badly about Liverpool. Is he watching the same football we're watching? Has he been watching Liverpool this season? Has he been watching Arsenal this season? Those two are competing for a title. Yeah, Liverpool lost to a very good Arsenal side. But look at their season so far. They deserve and warrant a slip-up every now and again. And it happened against a very good team in Arsenal. On the other hand, with us, this happens week in, week out. Performances, just not good enough. Effort, not good enough. Players don't want it. Players not knowing what they're doing. Him just sitting on his arse, scratching his arse, picking his nose, just not doing what he should be doing. Managing and coaching this fucking team. We watch them in training. They're fucking around doing a little passing between each other, having a few giggles. It's all fun and games, isn't it? Then we move on to the Ben Chilwell thing. And I was disgusted when I watched him, that post-match press conference, that video, that interview with Ben Chilwell. Absolutely disgusted. How is he a captain? How is he a leader? How is he a captain? We've had captains in the past like Dennis Wise, John Terry, Cesar Azpilicueta. They were captains. They were leaders. I swear, this guy would have got chinned in the changing rooms if he had said that around any of them. Wise would have knocked him the fuck out. They wanted it more. They wanted it more. And then Pochettino tries to lie to our faces and say Chilwell didn't say that. We watched the video. Everyone's seen it. You can't lie about it. Why even try? Why even say anything? Why just say it happened? Yep, that's what he said. Unfortunately, that's what he said. He said it. We saw him say it. You know he said. Don't try and backtrack and say he said something else about 50-50s, interceptions and winning the balls and duels. No. He said that afterwards. The first thing he said was, yeah, they wanted it. We wanted it, yeah, but they wanted it more. Absolute clown. Lying to our faces. And then, and then, and then he went after the fans. First of all, he talks about trying to build a better relationship with the fans. That's key. Building that relationship with the fans. And then straight after, he goes on about how the fans need to be more patient. You all need to be more patient. You're so impatient. Especially the fans that have travelled the length and breadth of this country all season, spent thousands of pounds on this club, ploughing their money into it, to buy tickets, to buy merchandise, to buy the new shirts with the players' numbers on the back, going to games like on Christmas Eve against Wolves away and get absolutely embarrassed. Middlesbrough away in the cup and get absolutely annihilated, embarrassed again. Liverpool away and get absolutely battered. Newcastle away and get absolutely battered. United away get absolutely battered. Brentford, Forest, Wolves at home get absolutely embarrassed. But yes, you all need to be more patient. Shame on you. Shame on you all. What a clown. What an absolute clown. If it's not toxic tomorrow, my goodness, what have you done, you fucking idiot? Be more patient. Be more patient. What a laughing stock. And we're expecting this clown to get us into a cup final, or get past Villa at least, into the next round. And he's taking us into a cup final and we're expecting him to win it. Behave. It's going to be just another excuse after another excuse after another excuse. Do you remember that interview he did at the beginning? Where he said, this is Chelsea, we're going to be winning. No excuses. What a load of shit. What a load of bullshit that was. A lying sack of shit. Let's talk about a good club and a good run club with a good manager, shall we? Aston Villa. Our opponents tomorrow night under the lights at Villa Park. A well-run club. Yeah, they had Steven Gerrard for a while and it wasn't going well. That was true. But then they bring in a good manager. Someone who knows what he's doing. Someone who can coach the players they've got. Look at the difference. They were relegation fodder. And now they're in the Champions League spots. That's what a good coach does to you. People tell me these players aren't good enough. Some of them aren't, but some of them can be coached to be a bit better than this. That's a fact. And look at what Emery has done. No one's talking about how much money Villa spent in the summer. They did spend. They brought in quite a few players, but they did it well. They brought in the players they needed in the positions they needed. And look at where they are now. They're progressing really well. They're a good side, yeah. They win some, they lose some. But I'd rather be in their position than where we are right now. They're progressing really well, considering they've only been in the league, 2-3 seasons now? Since coming back up. And look at us. Absolute mess. Absolute joke. They're just a better run club than us. All round. So does the lineup really matter tomorrow? Does it matter if he goes to a 3 at the back? It might suit players better, maybe. We could play Gusto and Chilwell as wing-backs. Silva in the middle could be protected. Maybe it would suit Disasi and Badiashile. Hopefully Colwell's back injured. Maybe even play Chalobah there. Who knows? Petrovic has got to be in goal, surely. But then what about the midfield? Do we stick with Enzo and Caicedo? Does Carney deserve a shout? Maybe play him in front of them two. Or out wide. In a 3 up front with Nkunku and Palmer. Only players who can look like they're going to do something for us. Everyone else is a pile of shite up the top. Absolutely dreadful. Waste of money. Do we play Jackson? Because he's our only striker. Does it really matter? Because we're going to lose. Under the lights at Villa Park, have these players got the bottle to turn up and put a shift in, roll their sleeves up, and want it more than Aston Villa do? We'll have to wait and see, won't we? Thanks for watching Grey Talks Chelsea. Let me know what you think down below. Subscribe and like. Thank you for everyone that has done so far. Up the Chelsea. I'll see you next time.